Welcome to Murte, Switzerland. The lake of Murte is behind us. It's a wonderful medieval town.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. Yeah.
And because I'm Aquarius, because I'm ambassador of the water in the Gotthard area where I live in Switzerland, we today have the theme
Water. Yeah.
And we are taking you on a journey through all different
shapes and forms.
Yeah,
what water does in your body, and
it's gonna be a very interesting and exciting and flowy theme.
a flowy theme. Yeah, that's a good one.
First of all, the 4 different aggregation. Yeah, it's the fourth. The fourth. It's actually the 4 phases of the. Everybody know the 3 phases of water. That's it.
The 3 phases of water.
3 phases of water, and that is liquid, a solid, so the ice, and the gas.
And gas.
Yeah, but
there's another form.
Yeah, the 4th phase of water. And it's discovered by Professor Jerry Pollack. He is a professor at the University of Washington. And I had the honor, because I'm an ambassador of water and we have contact. He visited me in Andermatt. He slept in your little...
in my bed.
In your bed. Yeah, and it was so wonderful. It was really interesting. I learned a lot, and it was really on the same level, because he was very excited to learn about the biological laws of nature and of course the pranic living. So he was like flabbergasted, and he signed his book, and it said the most inspiring person he knows.
Oh wow!
Yes. Sorry, I had to share this one.
A little bit feeding of the ego.
Yeah, I was really proud. I was really it was really nice.
Well, that's also nice. We look up to him, and he looks up to you.
I'm very grateful. I don't look up to him, but I'm grateful to The same with Dr. Hammer.
Yeah.
It's grateful that he discovered it and put it in the world, because it shows us how life works. And the 4th phase of water has several names, just like prana. It doesn't have so many names of prana, but structured, crystalline, plasma, what else?
I don't know.
No.
And I think plasma is the form people have heard of.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
It's depending. It's interesting. In Holland, yes.
Oh.
Yeah, in America, it's really structured water and easy.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter. It's all the same. Actually, it's our body water.
Yeah.
When it's flowing and it's moving and it's we are in optimal flow, then it's EZ water, and that's structured like a how do you say that? A bee.
Wow.
Yeah, we don't know the word
in English.
But you know how our bee makes his... is it 8? 8? Is it 8?
Is it 8 sides?
I don't know. I don't know if it's 8 or whatever. But you
know
probably know by now what we mean.
Yeah, probably.
Where the honey is in.
Yeah.
Why didn't we say that in the first place?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what it's called.
Yes, exactly. The honey-shaped...
where the honey is in.
Yeah, but
in
honey
the
is...
beehive.
Yeah.
In the
beehive.
No,
exactly.
but that's the...
Is the big one? Yeah, okay. You know.
You know.
And that's actually the water which gives us all solutions to all the problems actually, if you look at it in a different way, we don't have any problems. Not everywhere in the world. It's just another way of thinking. But with the water, it's amazing, because he discovered that if you have a normal water tank with structured water, you have a plus and a minus pole. So it is an electromagnetic field, and that gives power. So he then puts two things on, and then he puts a light bulb.
So that's electricity.
Yeah, that's actually
Just water.
free. Just water, free electricity. And that's so amazing, because we are walking water bundles, and we have in every cell that water, and they have discovered one cell is 1.4 volts, so times 50 trillion cells. I can't count. It's a lot.
So it's all electricity.
Yeah, we are. I think it's a game between electricity and magnetism.
Yeah.
It's the way of again the flow, which I have in the form of 8. It's the attraction and the repel. Attraction, repel, and that in an endless loop, because there is no beginning and no end on energy, on water. We have enough water.
We have enough water.
Yeah. If we start thinking about water that is actually enough, it's just in different phases, then we wouldn't be so scared.
No, because we have always learned, of course, that we need water to survive. And here in Europe, I don't know if it's also in the States, but in Europe there is a lot of talking about there's not enough drinking water. There's everywhere is drought.
Drought? Yeah.
You know, yeah. And we don't have enough water. And then I think, we have oceans full of water.
Lakes full of water.
Lakes full of water. And we know that, when you have a sailing ship, people who do around the world trips, they have a water maker on board.
Yeah.
So we can produce from the seawater, we can produce drinking water. And then I think, how can you say we don't have enough water?
Yeah, it's the
It's
fear,
really strange.
fear inducement again, and here we have to. We are invited to look at everything 180 degrees differently. Because when you sit on the boat in the ocean, I do everything which is not allowed. Also, you're not allowed to eat snow. Why not? It's wonderful. I don't eat the snow when it's the dog pee and all that. But if it's fresh snow, I know where I have to eat it. But why not? It's water.
Why do they say that?
I
Because
don't
it's too cold. No, you also eat
know.
ice.
Yes, I don't know why they say
strange.
that. I was once a seasoned ski instructor in Andermatt, and there I had clients. I was always a private teacher, and there are clients from Saudi Arabia and wherever, and the kids there, they were taught by their parents not to touch the snow, because then you get ill.
Oh?
Yeah, that you get sick when touching the snow.
Okay, that's difficult.
And then they have
Do not fall over.
then they have a good one with me,
Push them over.
Eat it.
Oh,
It's
eat it.
nice.
Oh, you're so bad.
Yeah. But if you would sit in a boat, middle of the ocean, because our body water is salty.
Yeah.
If we cry, our tears are salty.
Yeah.
And it's exactly the periodic table. Exactly, the elements are in the right amount.
Yeah.
As it should.
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect thing, and that's the same as our origin ocean. You know, it's exactly the same. It's perfect.
Yeah, because they always say when you don't drink salt water,
Yeah.
because then you will dehydrate.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Dehydrate the body because it's too salt.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But if we know that everything we learned in our lives, that not everything is true, is the truth. We have an open mind, we cleared out ourselves of old beliefs and old convictions that limit us. So if you think, okay, but I can drink this, if you are 100% convinced and know all things are stuck in your cells and in between the cells, well, maybe you can just drink it. Yeah.
You can drink it in a way. And I really trust that power of belief.
Yeah.
It's amazingly powerful. And the experiments with people who done things are amazing. So seawater is like a child's play.
Yeah.
And I think the water shows us so much, and it's in abundance. It's a blue planet. We are living on a blue planet, and I can't. If you look at nature and what nature gives us, I can't say that there is a lack. There is not a lack.
No.
There is abundance on all levels.
Yeah.
If you see the beauty, if you see what is growing in front of you, and if you appreciate that what is there, there is abundance.
Yeah.
But you have to learn to see it. Yeah. And that's the way we are also looking at the water in our body when it's ill. You know, we then come to if you vomit, if you have diarrhea, if you have bleeding,
if you have an how is it called?
An infection.
Is it just called pus?
Yeah, I think it's pus.
Yeah, I think it's pus.
The yellow,
smelly stuff. Or when you twist your ankle and your ankle gets really swollen.
Yeah.
Udemic.
Yeah. And it's all the working of the water, especially the udemic, is the water and the temperature. It's going up, and that's the best working environment for bacteria and fungi, and they need that to repair a change in our body, which was a meaningful purpose. It had a meaningful purpose, and when it comes in reparation, so it's the repair phase, and then it needs that
it needs the fluid.
Water,
it needs the udemic period.
Yeah.
So we are always very happy when somebody says, "Oh, my knee is swollen," or "I have an infection," or
blood in the stool and in the urine. It's for us. We say, "Wow, cool."
Yeah, because your body is repairing itself.
Yeah, we are so 180 degrees to the other side because of the inside of the biological laws of nature.
Yeah.
And that helped us a lot to understand what is going on in our body, and that the illness is the repair phase, and that we don't have to heal that part. It's already the healing.
Yeah.
I don't call it healing, but it's already bringing it back to origin or better.
Yeah, and of course we always have learned the other thing. So when you have a twisted ankle, cool it. So keep the swelling down. No.
The body is so intelligent.
Yeah,
How can we, mankind, think otherwise?
Yeah.
You know, that the body doesn't make mistakes.
That is what we do, right? We do an ice pack on it.
Yeah, we did. actually. Last year, my aunt was in the hospital. She had the same thing.
Okay.
And the physiotherapist, he told me they don't do it anymore.
Oh, really?
Yes, they learned.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're listening to the body more and more.
Ah, good.
Yeah, so there is a change.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We can learn so much about the body, about nature, and for me, you know, like Aquarius and the water ambassador, I learned so much in my life because of water.
Yeah.
It's my one of my biggest teachers. It's really nice.
Yeah, and the body of the water in the body, you know, we always talk about the fluid in the cell, and that it contains so many old convictions and fears and everything we have learned that is not really
The truth.
our truth anymore. Yeah,
We
maybe
evolved.
maybe it was once, but not anymore. But it is still in this water in your cells, and not only in the cells, but also between the cells. Because we know there's always an imprint. Not only the cell has cell memory, but also the spaces between the cells.
Yeah.
It's also there. And during dry fast in the retreats, we often use dry fasting to pull the water out of the cells.
Information out of
the information out of the cells.
Yeah.
So
It's the water. Yeah.
it's a really quick way to detox.
Quick fix.
Yeah, a kind of quick fix to detox. So that's a very good way, but I think we evolved in this way that we can say that, okay, if you did the cleaning up of the body and the cells and the spaces between the cells, you don't have to do the dry fast every time.
Yeah.
We can use water as a way to
clean out the body to help it move out.
Yeah, but also as
Transport.
as the water as a way to guide the cosmic energy to elevate your frequency.
Yeah. I think that's because for me the difference or the boundary between water, light and fascia in our body is not there anymore. For me it's one big field.
Yeah.
And it's a cooperation, a symbiotic way of evolving. It's an electromagnetic impulse of repelling, attracting, and it's a dance. And it's what it needs water. It needs liquid. It needs movement. And I think that's a nice way of explaining. It's the first time I use these words like this. It's nice. I see it in front of me.
Yeah, and we also know that, we are always told that we need water. But now we know our bodies can produce water.
Yeah. Are you in for an experiment? Because of listening to us, the dry material, you have some, dry mouth, maybe, just check it out. If you have a dry mouth, we are giving you a few tips to drink without liquid. External liquid, yeah. So the first one is like micro movements, and I love it to stretch in the morning. Like, and I can't do it without sound, so it sounds terrible, but it's so nice. And every muscle in my body I move from tip to toe. Really, the fingers and
your face.
Yes, and my it looks really strange in the morning, so that's why I'm glad I'm lying alone in bed. Then I also have enough space, like.
No, I was lying next to you.
Oh yeah, not this morning. I kept it to myself.
Yeah, you did.
That's the first one. The second one is vibration. And that's why I use the vagus nerve, because that's the wonder nerve, they call it. And it's the only place which it comes on top of the, where you can...
To the surface?
Yeah, to the surface, exactly. Behind the ears. So before you close the ears, you have to listen first. What we're gonna do, you put your thumbs behind you, or your
Behind your earlobes?
Yeah, or these fingers. And then afterwards you put the other fingers to close your ears. And what is the purpose? You make sound. You hum or you sing, and try out with your tongue to the soft spot on your
palate.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. It's a difficult word for us.
Yeah, it's no, yeah, but it's not
a strange word for us.
Word we don't use a lot.
Yeah.
And so you put your tongue,
the tip of your tongue, to the soft spot in your palate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then try to experience the difference with or without during that humming, because our goal, our aim, is to make as much as possible vibration in the whole of the body. And because you touch here that wonder nerve, it goes to every organ in your body.
Yeah, so the vibration brings the water to life.
Yeah,
we can say it like that.
Yes. Oh, and if you have
movement,
and if you have that
vibration,
the picture in your mind, it will amplify the results. And that's a nice one.
Okay, we're going to
we're gonna
experience it.
We're gonna experience it now. So just close your ears.
First, feel how your mouth feels right now.
Yeah.
Does it feel dry or with a little bit of saliva in it? And now you're going to hum.
Yeah.
Or sing.
Or whatever. And try to do different tones.
Different tones.
So not monotones, but sky's the limit. Make a symphony.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Start. Ready, steady, go. So I think they get the point.
Yeah, but they have to do it a little bit more, because then they can really feel the difference.
Yeah, that's true. But you can do that afterwards. But maybe
and
you
now,
already,
I can feel it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll have more saliva in my mouth. Yeah.
So, production of liquids in your body.
Yes.
And actually, a mountaineer told me that drinking, like goggling down a liter of water, doesn't make any sense. You drink in your mouth. So hold the water in your mouth.
Keep it in your mouth first, and then it will your
absorb
cells and
much better.
Yeah.
So that's a pointer which and also you can inform it. But now we go to the third part to produce water.
To produce water.
Yeah. And that's the warm and the cold. So like the kniping. Yeah. Dr. Knip. Yeah, Dr. Knip, everybody knows.
No, I don't know.
Oh, no?
Oh. I don't know.
But the principle of hot and cold showering.
Yeah.
Or going in the lake, or going in the ice.
Or with a hose like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then your body thinks, it's the attraction and the repelling, because it makes your veins and all the things in your body smaller and wider, wider. So it's pressure, and that's that also the dance. Yeah. So that's why it's so healthy to have that cold and warm. Yeah. But I think because
so now I have here in Murten.
Murten.
It's really cold and my feet are really cold, but the sun is shining on my face, so I have warmth here and cold there. Yeah, that's good. So it will move my body fluids.
Yeah. And it's actually there's also something Jerry Pollack discovered, that actually not our heart is the pump for our blood, also water.
Yeah, a lot of people do not know this.
Yeah,
and I always wonder, okay, why do we always learn that our heart is the only pump that circulates the blood in our body?
Yeah, it's such a shame. No, it's not.
No.
And because they probably it's the Newton way, the material way of looking at the organ.
Yeah, of course.
And then they are looking for, okay, what does it do? And because it had valves, if they think, okay, it needs to have something to do with the bloodstream.
Yeah.
But I
of course it does a little, yeah.
I don't know anymore. Since I saw my dad's, he had 20% heart, so 80% heart failure.
Yeah.
And
80?
I was there was. I saw the CT scan. The doctor was doing with the sonogram or whatever. How do you call that? The thing echo.
Yeah, but that's
in English.
Dutch.
Yeah, but they know.
I think sonogram.
And I asked the person, I don't see any valve moving. No. She said, no, you're right. There was just like this.
Oh, you are right. You are right, because my dog.
Yeah.
She had a heart condition, and I saw the sonogram.
Yeah.
And I was really shocked when I saw it.
Yeah.
Because I saw not the valve.
Yeah.
So het klepje.
Yeah.
Yeah, the valve. But I saw just fringles of it. And I thought, oh my God.
Yeah, well, what moves then?
And then the dierenarts.
The vet.
The vet, she said, oh, don't be scared. She's doing okay. And I thought, well, there's no valve anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the whole theory of the heart is the pump. Sorry. Yeah. No, it's one of the things we can bury.
Yeah. But so what does the blood what lets the blood move?
It's the different things. It's light, and not the light, but infrared.
Oh yeah.
The infrared and the warm and the cold, and our movement. Mm. And we can move with our thoughts. We can move our body. All the processes in our body. We can make our water move. We can make our breath regulate. We can do with our consciousness everything. We are the only species on this planet who can do that.
Because we have awareness.
We have awareness.
Yeah.
We can control our body functions.
Yeah.
And we need to discover this now, because it's so important for the next step in evolution, that we don't stick on to we are victims and we are living in a dangerous environment.
And also if you cannot really move, because when you have
you're lying in
a frozen shoulder or you
handicapped,
you have a disability.
Disability, yes.
Handicap is
nice.
not a nice word, I think. No, a disability, and you cannot move certain parts of your body. You can do it with your mind, because I always say, also in Kundalini yoga, if you cannot do the movement, then do it with your mind. Yeah. Just visualize it, that your body is doing this movement, and it really works.
Yeah, you can trick out your body amazingly.
It's your brain.
No, not your brain. Your brain tricks out your body functions.
Yeah. Okay.
So with the brain, you with the imagination, it's like.
Yeah, we know visualization works. Mm-hmm. It's also like a placebo effect.
Absolutely. Yeah. And the how do you say topsporters?
Professional sports athletes.
Yeah, professional athletes. That's
professional athletes.
They do their training also with the mindset. They go on here in the mountains. They go on the ski in their mind. Their heart rate goes up.
Yeah.
Their breathing goes up. Their
Adrenaline.
Everything, and it's their body is on the piste. It's on the slope. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So we have so much in store. We don't need anything.
We do. Yeah.
But we dropped off the theme.
Oh yeah.
Sidetrack. We got sidetracked. But that's water, you know.
We
it
always
goes
do.
like that.
Yeah.
It goes like. So we are just flowing around.
We're letting it flow.
We're letting it flow. But how does your mouth feel, by the way? Do you feel less thirsty? But if you really do that consciously, you will really notice a difference. And that's what we wanted to give to you.
Yeah, let you experience it. So do it for yourself, some experiences with this dry mouth thing. Yeah. Because, we have learned you have to drink 2 liters of water every day. And there was also a time, I remember it, that because we say, okay, are you thirsty? And then there were some, I don't know, we have learned when you get thirsty, you are too late, they always say. Yeah. You have to drink before you get thirsty. We do not listen to our body then. Yeah. Because our body really knows when you are thirsty or when you are not. And do you want to drink, or do you want to let your body make the water?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
And so you have different forms. Yeah.
And the choice and the discovery of the experiences of the body and how it works, I learned with the Pranic process. Because after a long period of not eating, not drinking, drinking, yes, I noticed when I started eating that I got thirsty. Yeah. And otherwise, no. So that was for me the lesson that actually we produce our own water to do all the bodily processes. Yeah, the normal processes. So the normal, that our body can exist, that it works properly, that it can transport all the old stuff, and so our body produces the water itself. So that was for me really an experience. But if you eat additional, then you need the moisture, the water. Extra water for your digestion. Yes. Yeah, I also experienced this. Yeah. So it is really coupled. It was really. It's connected to eating. So if you eat, you need additional water. You need additional water. So that's why it's really interesting to follow that intelligence of the body. It shows you what it needs, and you know what I always think. You know, you see so many people walking around with their bidon. Oh, their water bottle. A water bottle. Everybody is carrying a water bottle, the one more beautiful than the other one, and just drinking all day long, drinking water. Mm-hmm. And then I think, oh my God, I'm glad I don't have to do this. Yeah, it's the actually the water, because we think we drink water, but our environment is water. We breathe water. Our skin attracts water. Yeah. And if you go behind the point of material looking at the body, it's all energy. So where is the difference between the moisturizing or the humidity of the external environment and your internal? It's one. So there are so many levels to look at water. Yeah. And if you start to go in that thing, there is no between the cell and the space between the cell and between the body and the surroundings, all boundaries disappear. Yeah. And then you're just floating in an ocean of whatever. You can't call it anything. Of energy. Yeah, you can't. Yeah. There is no word. No, there's no word for it. There's no words. And that's exciting thing, I think, of if all things come together. The light, the water, the fascia, the whole network in a forest of fungi. The mycelium. It's so a difficult word, but I love it, and it looks the same.
It's the fascia.
Yes,
yeah, exactly the
same.
Yeah.
And I had the wonderful experience to look at the field, and it looks the same.
Yeah, it also looks the same.
So
yeah.
It's inside, outside.
Yeah.
It's just a mirror.
Yeah.
It's absolutely amazing. Yeah. Water.
Water.
And we're going from liquid water in a few hours up to the solid phase of water in form of snow crystals and ice.
Yes, we're going to Andermatt in a few hours.
Yeah, the Gotthard area where many rivers come from. So,
and where there's a lot of snow.
Yeah.
And I hope a lot of sun also.
Yeah, we take that
because
with
I
us
love that.
when angels travel.
Yeah. Oh, so great.
Is there anything else about water?
No, I will show you the surroundings here, so you can see it a little bit more clearly.
Yeah.
Because it's really beautiful here.
Yeah. The castle you can't see, but
No.
there is a castle behind.
It's a beautiful town. It's really...
It's one of the most beautiful towns in Switzerland, actually.
Yeah.
So it's really...
Murten.
Yeah.
How I say it wrong.
Yeah.
Murten.
Yeah, Murten.
Murten.
Genau.
Genau.
And we wish you a lot of flow. The consciousness of that water is just everything, that there is no boundary, and that you can interact with that bodily water. You are chief in charge of that flow.
Exactly.
So take charge, and I think we're gonna flow too now.
Yeah. So I'm going to...
Thank you for your...
if you hold a microphone,
listening.
please, then I will turn the camera a bit. So maybe you can see it. It's town. And a lot of sun. And this is the lake. It's really beautiful. I love it. And maybe you can see the mountains in the background with snow. Well, I hope it was visible for you.
Yeah, we say thank you to the water all over the world.
Yeah.
Our bodily and all the oceans.
And also, no,
lakes.
you can. Oh yeah, put it down.
I keep it.
Oh, okay. Of course, we forgot to talk about. You can elevate the frequency of water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it down then.
We forgot the part, yeah.
Most
because
important
this is
one.
really, really important, and we always say it in the retreats. When you drink something, so when you bring something from the outside inside, just talk to it first. Huh? We know that the words love and gratitude are really high in frequency. So just say to your cup of tea or your water, love and gratitude.
Yeah.
And then immediately the frequency goes up.
From the water. Yeah.
From the water, yeah. So then you bring it inside of you with a high frequency also. And that's why it's also very important to tell yourself that you are beautiful and that you love yourself and that you love your body and that people, when you say to people beautiful things, like I love you,
Yeah.
then it will elevate your frequency.
I love you too.
So it's very
It's so
important.
powerful. It's
very
amazing.
powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And Dr. Emoto brought that in sight. It's the crystals of Dr. Emoto when he started to visualize or make it the crystal information. No, the information in the water visible. Now I've got it.
Yeah. To freeze the.
via the crystals. It's amazing.
It's beautiful.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And I've got a beautiful water crystal of the source of the Rhine because I took her to the source and we got a water sample, and we did also the gratitude and actually I'm lazy, but I'm always my normal vibration is an enormously gratitude. It's grateful towards all water. So I don't need to sit down and have the glass in my hand and thank you water. No, it's just
it's there.
It's there.
Yeah, it's in your field.
It's in my field. So
in your energy.
I don't.
But
need
if you are not very aware of it, just say it.
Yeah,
at
it
first,
helps,
and then it
absolutely.
will just go naturally.
Yeah.
At a certain point. Yeah.
Feel what is good for you. You know.
Yeah.
Don't follow traditions of anybody, but just follow the flow of water, your own water.
Your own water.
So the frequency, vibration, you can lift that up via the water.
It is.
Was it that?
Yes.
Okay.
I think we covered a lot.
This was the end.
This is the end. And we'll send some love and gratitude to your water.
Yes.
To your bodily fluids.
Bye bye and have fun.